Hello everybody and welcome back to Lucky by Nature. So here we are going to solo our next mission. This mission is cheaper by the pack. So we are going after the raptor. And right off the bat, I can tell you that I wouldn't try to take a bunch of dinos against these or against this guy because he's still pretty tough. And I did give it a shot with some Rexes and my Rexes were getting destroyed real quick. So I realized that I'm not gonna have much choice but to use my Alpha War Machine here for pretty much all of these different hunts, because they all seem to be pretty much the same. The alpha brutes are just way too tough, and the Rex that I was on, it was half health and I had about 50,000 health, but I was in half health like within seconds because the raptor does bite really fast. And it was doing over 1,000 damage, even though I had an ascendant saddle. And so yeah, that's when I realized, yeah, ain't happening. And then when we talk about the web, the spider, the brute spider, well, that's even worse because that thing, it doesn't do as much damage per hit, but it does hit you a bunch of times. Now, with this one, we are gonna have to do it a little bit different just because, you know, the raptors are kind of fast. Oh, we're here already. They're kind of fast and they tend to get under our skiff a little quick, so we're gonna have to move back and forth. But before we do that, I need to make sure that I hit it with a weapon myself, because it seems that I keep on failing if I don't do this. So you don't necessarily have to use what I'm using, but just something that you can hit it with at least once. There we go. Now let's turn these babies on. And like I said, this guy is pretty quick, so we are gonna have to constantly move around. And you're gonna have to pick an area where you're kind of staying more or less in the center of the area that it can actually run without disappearing, because as you know, if you've watched my other videos, they reset, so we don't want that to happen. So you can either go in circles like this, but as you can see, it's not really working all that great. So what I tend to do is I tend to go left, then right. Sometimes it can keep up with me, and sometimes it can't. So I'm constantly changing it up. Sometimes I will do circles, sometimes I will go, like I said, back and forth, left and right. So you just do whatever it is that you need to do. But as you can see, this one is a lot harder to hit. And here I thought that the Spino was gonna be the toughest thing. And just remember, you just gotta be very careful. Now, what I did there is I actually used the boost to move quicker. And that seems to work a lot better. Alright, so the other thing that you need to remember is that you can't miss very many of these tracks, because if you do, you're gonna fail. So let me make sure. I think this is it right here. This is the beginning. I don't see anything before that. And I also love the fact that pretty much nothing bothers you. You know, you just go, you're on your skiff, the bugs don't bother you. Ooh, I'm gonna hit this crap. Oh, I knew it. They try to make sure they put you right next to that stuff. So now we just gotta wait until we can see again, and we'll carry on and see how close this thing is. Alright, so 167. It looks like this is definitely the long route, because sometimes you get the short route. But since we have to find 167 tracks, then we know that this is the long one. Alright, so I think that we'll probably get to the second part where we have to fight it. I would say at around 100 to 111 tracks. So if you have way less than that, then my suggestion is restart it if you are missing a lot of tracks. Alright, here we are. I'm gonna try to take another shot at it. Hopefully it won't. Oh, maybe not. It's okay, because at the very end I am gonna try to do it again. Oh. Alright. Let me see if I can pick it up. I mean, I don't think I can, but hey, that would be pretty nice, right? Because then, if you could pick it up, since it's kind of little, then yeah, you would push it out way up front, and that would be pretty funny and pretty easy. But I didn't think it would work, but hey, you know, there's nothing wrong with trying it, because sometimes you get pleasantly surprised and things just tend to work. Oh, come on. If I can get him stuck right there, that would be perfect. But in these situations, the trees and bigger rocks are your friends. Let me try to get a little lower, but just make sure you don't get too low, because if it does bite, 2 bites will kill you. And well, at least it will kill your skiff. But I doubt that we would be able to outrun it anyway, because my character is fast, but not that fast. Not for this guy. Alright, there we are. Turn that off. And as you can see, our time is actually really good. So I do think that the Raptor, I mean, at least it does seem to be easier to bring down its health. They inflict, or it inflicts a lot of damage, but I don't know. If we did have something tanky, I think it would be doable if we did enough damage. But, of course, you could also lose a few dinos. I don't know, I may have to do some more testing, but I think it would just be easier and better and safer if we just used the skiff anyway. Alright, so we're at 126 out of 167. So I think we're going to be good with the tracks when we get to the end. But I'm not going to take any chances, and I'm still going to try to hit it with my rifle, because I don't want to fail. And like I said, I've tried this a few times and I keep on failing. And so I don't know if that's a change they made or what, but I did go back and do the Spino again, and the same thing happened with the Spino. So I don't know if that's just a change they made and didn't let us know, or I'm not really sure, but that seems to be the case. Now I can't seem to pass it without hitting it myself. And I don't know if you guys remember, but when I beat it the last time, which was, or not the last time, but on the video, I ended up shooting it just for fun. And so I don't know if, you know, that was already in place when that happened, but the second time I went, it did not work. Alright, so I have no clue which one of these guys is the brute. Let me see here. X-Raptor, where are you? How did I not hit that? Oh, I wonder if I hit my skiff. So let me make sure here. Okay, let me just choose one of these. See, they're like too far. I can't really read what it says. There we go. Alright, so now the biggest thing is just getting rid of those other raptors. And then once we bring down the brutes low enough, I have a plan here. Oh yeah, these guys are gonna be kind of easy to take down. I can already see that. But see, with the boost, you move a lot quicker, so you give yourself a little bit more time to shoot these guys. So one raptor is already down. And it looks like the brutes is a lot faster than the others. And bigger, too. And see, that brute stays in pace with us pretty well. But we do have over 5 minutes, so I don't see us not being able to kill it, because that's a lot of time. Alright, perfect. Alright, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm looking around to see where I can actually land once I bring it down lower. And I'm gonna try to see if I can take it out with my rifle. But I think right there it's a little bit too low. I don't think those platforms there are high enough. But I think over to our right or behind us, there is a pretty high platform. And I think that's where I'm gonna go. See, right here. So, come on. I'm gonna bring it down a little bit more. But like I said, I don't want to kill it, so let's go ahead and turn it off, because I don't want to accidentally kill it with turrets. Whoa, that's a little crazy. And we should be safe up here. And if I end up dying, that will have to go to my bloopers video. But I don't think it. No, this is really high. Let me just try to and see. I can do 214 damage. That's pretty good. But I don't know. Even though it looks like it doesn't have that much left, I don't know if it'll take us too long. But I do have over 3 minutes, so I'm gonna, I'm gonna try to kill it this way, just for the heck of it. But if we get a little too low, then I'm gonna have to use the skiff. Come on, slow down. See, that's what's cool about this rifle, because you can shoot right through the rocks. And if you're wondering where you can get this, you can get that on oh my god, 642. You can get this on in the Arctic, even from Gamma. Okay, one more shot like this and it should be done. Boom, look at that. Awesome. Well, there you go, guys. That was easy enough, I think. But yeah, it looks like we're gonna have to take shots at these things, which it makes it a little bit more interesting, I think. And luckily, I didn't get encumbered with all the goodies that they gave us. And yeah, speaking of goodies, I guess I could take a look. But I think I'm gonna save the missions where we have to race. I think I'm gonna save those for last. But let me get over here real quick, and then we'll take a look at what we got. All right. Now let's see. I mean, I guess it's okay. It's not bad, but I mean, it's not fantastic either. I'm looking more for Ascendant stuff than anything. But anyways, there you go, guys. That's easy enough. But that's it for me. So until next time, keep surviving.